Very simple. Agree or disagree.
Go ahead, Mr. Dream Team.
I do agree. I do agree. I mean, listen, in a 7-game series, would I pick them to beat the Dream Team? No. But I think it would go 7 games. I think that it would be something that would be highly competitive. I think the difference would be the front line, because I've been on the record on numerous occasions saying that the front line for this team does not match with the front line from the original Dream Team. Patrick Ewing, David Robinson, Karl Malone, and those boys, as far as I'm concerned, those are 3 Hall of Famers. So certainly that's how I feel. But let me be clear. When you take away those pieces and you look at this team, talent for talent, I think this team measures up. I think this team will give them a run for their money. I don't blame them one bit for believing that they could beat him because, excuse me, Michael Jordan is the greatest that I've ever seen, a will to win unparalleled. But I'm not sleeping on Kobe. I'm not sleeping on LeBron. I'm not sleeping on Carmelo. I'm not sleeping on Chris Paul. I'm not sleeping on Kevin Durant. I mean, these are some lethal, lethal brothers that can play some basketball. So for me, when I think about it, yeah, you got Jordan. And I think a guy like Scottie Pippen, to me, would be the second most valuable player on the original Dream Team in a matchup like this because of his ability to play defense. But as much as I love Barkley, my man, who's he going to defend? Chris Mullin, my man, who's he going to defend? Magic Johnson, love you to pieces. Who's he going to defend? I mean, excuse me, this is not as clear cut as as a lot of people think it is. And I think this team, in terms of the individual talent that it possesses on this team, you want to tell me, Skip, all I'm going to do is throw the ball down low to Ewing and Robinson or Malone with his pick and rolls and elbow jump shots? Fine. You got me there. But outside of that, tit for tat, those other 9 players, I'll put this team up against the original Dream Team, and I'm not going to lie to you. I think they could take them.
And you're going to leap off LeBron's quote to take that stand once again? Because was that a quote, or did he just back into that one? I mean, seriously, number one, what did you want LeBron to say? We got no shot against him? And it was the most tepid, lack of conviction quote I think I've ever heard from a basketball player talking about, like, he didn't say, oh, we would kick their
Unlike
butts.
you, he was being respectful.
Well, he was paying homage, man.
He was being, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Well, does LeBron
Not if I thought I could
Does
beat him.
LeBron James make $100 million if Michael Jordan doesn't elevate the NBA to another stratosphere? Does he do that? Is Kobe?
That's not the point.
That is the point to them. To them, it is. They are paying respect to their predecessors, which is
Did Kobe pay homage? Did he pay respect when he said we'd beat him? No, because he doesn't have it. He thinks he could beat him.
But
LeBron doesn't believe it.
He pays respect. Kobe has spent an entire career paying respect to Michael Jordan.
Not when he's talking in the context of could this team beat that team.
It was a big difference in how they answered the questions. Kobe was more flat out and certain. Of course we would.
Kobe is a different animal. Kobe has a different personality, has different communication skills than LeBron James. But when LeBron James goes out on the court, when do we see him cower against anybody? It's not something we see. When we blame LeBron for whatever liabilities or impediments in his games get exposed, we blame it on him. It's not what somebody does to him, because we know there's not much anybody can do to him or with him. And by the way, that includes Jordan.
Oh, stop it. You just crossed the line. Thank you for doing that.
That's right.
Now we're off to the races. That's where I wanted to get.
That's right.
You know what? You know who would stop LeBron James?
Stop him?
Yeah. Stop him cold.
What? Who?
You know, don't sleep on. Yeah, Michael would put him to sleep effectively.
You must be crazy.
Why?
You must be crazy.
Who was
too big, too strong, too much of a locomotive coming out. I'm not saying that Michael Jordan wouldn't be Michael Jordan, but it's not like he'd be able to stop this freak of nature. It would take
Who is the greatest trash talker in the history of basketball? Greatest trash talker ever. It's not even close.
Oh, really?
It was Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Excuse me. I understand that you got me by about 50 years, but I mean, Larry Bird was. Larry Bird talked. Look,
I know all about Larry Bird.
Larry Bird got Dr. J to take a swing at him.
Yeah.
I mean, Dr. J to take a swing at him. What are you talking about?
I have seen Michael Jordan psychologically annihilate players even before the tip-off. And in this case, he would turn LeBron James.
Some things he would do off the court to mess with their head, too.
Oh, well, I know all about those.
All right, then. So let's not go there.
Michael Jordan would turn LeBron James into Mark Sanchez. That's what he would.
What?
Just a quivering
What?
260 pounds of jello.
Listen,
That's what
if you sat there and you said to me that he would do that in the fourth quarter, you might have a point, at least before this year.
You know what?
But overall, LeBron James consistent throughout the regular season, throughout the playoffs, 28, 7, and 7.
Okay.
I mean, Michael
was
Jordan.
he playing Michael Jordan?
I understand.
Who did he get to play against in the
Let me
finals?
ask you a question.
His best buddy, Kevin Durant.
Time out. If that's the case, why did Michael Jordan need Scottie Pippen to defend Magic Johnson to win the world championship the first time around? It was Scottie Pippen that picked up Michael Jordan 94 feet. Do your homework. You know I'm telling the truth. It was Scottie Pippen. You know why? Because Michael Jordan knew, I'm not 6'8". I'm not 6'9". I don't have a wingspan, no, almost 7 feet tall. I got this big boy coming to me, and that was Magic Johnson, whose athleticism. We all know what the great Magic Johnson is, one of the greatest point guard I've ever seen in my life, champion, a basketball savant. But we also know that Magic Johnson's athleticism couldn't scratch the surface of LeBron's. So don't tell me that Magic Johnson, when Michael Jordan wouldn't stick Magic Johnson or couldn't contain Magic Johnson, that all of a sudden he's going to do it against LeBron? Really?
Okay, we're not,
really?
Again, you go 7 games. I'm not talking about 7. I'm talking about 1 game for all the marbles.
Oh,
I
I would never bet against Michael Jordan.
Okay, well then you got it. That's all within this case closed. Next topic,
I would never bet against
Jamel.
Michael Jordan against those circumstances ever.
Well, that's
You
why I
just
said,
don't say all that and then roll over, Steve. Come on.
Thank you. Case
You know what,
closed.
Jamel, you starting to offend me because I don't roll over. What I said was they would win. I said I would pick the original dream team in 7 games.